Welcome to this video about the Peckover sisters. We will explore how these two women became the primary sponsors of the Bible in Esperanto, bridging their faith, their commitment to peace, and their love for languages. Priscilla Hannah and Algerina Peckover were two remarkable English Quakers from Wisbech. This video examines the core question: what inspired them to finance the creation of a complete Esperanto Bible? The sisters were part of the influential, wealthy Peckover banking family. Deeply rooted in the Quaker community, they dedicated their substantial fortune to philanthropy and social causes, acting as prominent figures rather than anonymous donors. Priscilla Peckover was an exceptional polyglot, fluent in 16 languages. Her philosophy linked language to mutual understanding and ultimately to peace, guiding her life's work. Quakerism was central to their actions. Their values of simplicity, integrity, public service, and international pacifism directly influenced their decision to support the Esperanto Bible Project. As a dedicated peace activist, Priscilla was active in the Peace Society and was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize 4 times between 1903 and 1913, underscoring the impact of her work. Esperanto offered a unique tool for understanding, allowing communication beyond language, national boundaries, and cultural borders. This resonated deeply with Priscilla's peace efforts. For the sisters, the Bible was the essential religious text. By supporting its Esperanto translation, they promoted faith, universal education, and cross-border accessibility for all people. It is important to note that the translation project began before the Peckover sisters became involved. L.L. Zamenhof had already been working on the Hebrew Bible in phases for years. When Zamenhof translated the text, he relied on 19th century printed editions and scholarly helps, as no original manuscripts of the entire Bible existed to serve as a single source. Zamenhof worked decades before the Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered. His translation was firmly grounded in the philological knowledge and text criticism available in his time. The journey from Zamenhof's initial manuscript to the final London Bible was a complex process involving professional British editorial review, not just a direct printing of the original text. The London Bible was a collaborative project. The Old Testament was based on Zamenhof's work with British revisions, while the New Testament was handled separately, requiring final consolidation. A project of this scale required significant funding for scholarly editing, professional typesetting, and distribution. This is where the Peckover sisters' generous financial support became the decisive factor. The sisters' support was a synthesis of their core values: faith, peace, communication, and philanthropy. Together, these elements realized the publication of the Londona Biblio. Let's clarify their role. A common misconception is that the Peckover sisters simply paid Zamenhof for his translation work. In reality, Zamenhof worked on his translation independently and much earlier. The sisters' true impact was on the publication process itself. They funded the complex, expensive journey from a completed manuscript to a finished, professionally printed, and uniform volume. This involved supporting the scientific editing of the text, ensuring stylistic consistency across the entire work, and handling the professional typesetting and printing of the London Bible. The financial scope was significant. They donated approximately $10,000 in the 1920s, which carries a modern purchasing power of roughly $180,000. This substantial funding allowed the Bible to be offered to Esperantists globally at a very low, accessible price, ensuring the widest possible reach for the work. Published in 1926 in collaboration with the British and Foreign Bible Society, the London Bible represented the successful culmination of years of editorial and linguistic labor. The Old Testament was derived from Zamenhof's work, which underwent meticulous review, while the New Testament relied on earlier translations prepared by British Esperantists. Uniting these parts resulted in, quote, La Sancta Biblio, the first complete Protestant Bible in Esperanto history, marking a monumental milestone for the entire community. When evaluating their contribution, we must avoid speculative what-if scenarios. We cannot say the Bible would never have appeared without them, but we can document their specific material support. Their documented significance lies in creating the material conditions for this project, guaranteeing financial stability during the critical printing phase of the 1926 edition. It is important to remember that large movements require more than just vision. They need organizers, critics, and benefactors willing to take the necessary financial risks. Priscilla and Algerina Peckover were among those essential figures, bridging the gap between idealistic dreams and the material reality needed to sustain a global movement. Priscilla Peckover stands out as an extraordinary individual who combined a passion for 16 languages, a deep religious faith, and a tireless commitment to peace. Together, these sisters remind us that the history of a language is not just written by its creators, it is also built by those who provide the resources to share its greatest works. Thank you for watching this video. We hope this exploration of the Peckover sisters' legacy has provided a clearer understanding of their pivotal, material support for the Esperanto Bible. This concludes our look at the lives and contributions of the Peckover sisters. Their dedication remains a compelling chapter in the history of international communication and Esperanto literature.